adopted the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, also known as UNDRIP, in a unanimous vote in late 2019. The goal is to recognize and protect the rights of Indigenous peoples and clearly lay out the process for them to be part of decisions that affect them. In party materials from February, BC Conservative leader John Rustad said the province needed to repeal the UN declaration, saying it was set up for conditions in other countries, not Canada. But now, in the midst of the provincial election, the Conservatives say the party will honour UNDRIP as it was intended, not as an obstacle to development, but as a guiding principle for recognizing Indigenous rights and aspirations. Rustad says the key is economic reconciliation to foster partnerships between First Nations and the private sector and focus on natural resources.
Where there is legislation in British Columbia that creates friction or creates problems, that does not allow us to be able to fulfill economic reconciliation, we will actually look to remove that and replace that legislation with legislation that works and makes sense for First Nations.
The Conservatives' candidate in Chilliwack-Cultus Lake is Alia Warbus, the daughter of former BC Lieutenant Governor Stephen Point, who also served as Chief Commissioner of the BC Treaty Commission.
Today, we're all here to witness the exciting shift in government and relations with Indigenous people to achieve balance and prosperity.
While Rustad unveiled his plan, BC NDP leader David Eby attended a Truth and Reconciliation event in his riding at UBC. The leader of the BC Greens, meanwhile, says the province has been a leader in recognizing Indigenous rights by adopting UNDRIP.
But some want to undo that progress and go back to a paternalistic relationship between Crown and Indigenous governments. We are committed to moving forward with the work of reconciliation.
On Tuesday, the Greens plan to unveil their election platform in Victoria. The leaders will meet to debate one another on October 8th. Mira Baines, CBC News, Vancouver.